Okay.
The plot board was empty again. I needed a new draft back at the beginning.
Aspetta. Ma... No. Get lost.
The room at the end of the corridor was closed off. It felt significant. Something terrible would happen there. The plot board was empty again. The troupe were busy building their own Wicker Man, where they themselves would be sacrificed. The prop room had been changed from room 104 to room 225.
225 room. Okay, so he has to be on the second floor. No.
The plot board was empty again. I needed a new draft back at the beginning, but closer to...
No. No, no, no. Oh. Che ho visto?
Alan Wake. The plot board was empty again. I needed a neutral.
La domanda è semplice. Come arrivo a quella stanza? E queste ombre continueranno a comparire all'infinito? Non c'entra un cazzo. Che è il bagno grande. E là, minchia, cosa cazzo è il blocco? Velocissimo. Si apre? Io vado all'altra stanza. Apro la porta. Allora. C'è una freccia che indica anche qui. Una cassa così grande senza niente. Wow.
Night Springs, a special place, a shifting space, existing in a countless number of parallel realities. Sometimes a quaint small town, sometimes a hulking metropolis. Night Springs, a special place, a shifting space, existing in a countless number of parallel realities. Sometimes a quaint small town, sometimes a hulking metropolis. Different every time we set upon the road that leads us there. And yet, like a half-remembered echo of a fading dream, always familiar to us. These are the stories that take place there. Awe-inspiring, macabre, terrifying, heartbreaking, nail-biting, absurd, and thrilling. Sometimes all of these things at once. A haunting new season of mind-bending episodes written by Alan Wake. I am your host, Warland Orr, and I will see you soon in Night Springs.
Bello. Non posso andare dall'altro lato. Ok. Wake. Drake. Ok, andiamo in questa stanza. Purtroppo non c'è per forza. Madonna, quanti siete però. Troppi. Cambiamo strada per ora. Oh merda! Madonna! Ok. Sei troppi. Sei troppi. Vabbè. Corri. Oh, tutto sommato. Siamo a 2. Niente, troppi. Ma mi è inchiodata a terra. Ciao. Ma che cazzo vuoi? La storia l'ho scritta io. Credo. Un altro là. Un altro là. Ok. No. Dai, siete troppi. Aspetta. Potete morire però. Si trasformano tutti. Ancora. Che fai? Che fucking serious? Mi sto rovinando letteralmente. A cure ci sono, ma munizioni le sto finendo tutte. Eccole. Allora era tutto studiato. Bella lì. Dai, qualcosina in più. Allora, questa freccia mi porta in un punto. Porta in due punti. Il primo credo che sia il lotto. Il secondo invece la strada è bloccata. Non posso andare avanti. Perché mi indica qua. Ma qui invece si apre. Bene. E che cosa c'è? Io non vedo niente. Forse in un'altra modalità poteva esserci qualcosa. Ah, non c'è niente. Niente.
It could not be opened on the side.
Salviamo, dai. Ok, la munizione me la sta dando. Cos'è un click? Click. Come cazzo si chiama? Overlap.
This is where they gathered before the play. This is where it began.
Ah, ok. È la stanza dove non potevo entrare. Bravo io. Bravo io. E mo sblocchiamo la porta. E siamo dove eravamo prima. C'è niente qui? Vabbè.
The plot board was empty again. I needed a new draft back at the beginning. Another vision. Another idea.
Why set up a play in a hotel? Why this hotel?
Because the rent is cheap?
No, sembra.
The ocean view was perfect for this. It's said to be haunted. Dark stories about murder, death, suicide. Supposedly, an actual cult once performed an unspeakable ritual to summon something in the ballroom. Did we summon the same thing? Tapped into something horrifying? It seemed like it was part of the play, but it wasn't. Does that sound crazy?
You don't want to ask me about crazy, kid.
A haunted hotel. Yes. That's a trope for a reason.
Ok, proviamo a
The
metterlo
plot
qua.
board was empty again. I needed a new draft.
Forse non è tanto safe spostarsi con l'hotel infestato. Oh merda, vieni fino a qua. Ti precedo? Salvo perché veramente è un attimo morire. Ok, devo andare intanto più avanti. Ancora io là non sono andato.
The
Ballroom.
ballroom would be the stage of a key scene in the play.
Com'è che mi è familiare sto posto? Vengo qua, ok. Qui.
The plot board was empty again. I needed a new draft back at the beginning, but closer to my goal.
Prima pesce.
The cult in the play was called the Cult of the Tree. With their deer masks, they were the backwoods echo of the cult of the woods urban horror.
E dove sono stato prima? Sempre quello. Oh. Cosa? No, lo devo prendere. Il medikit proprio. Dio santo. Brutta musica. Cos'è che succede qua? Ah, forse... 202, ok, dove sono stato prima. Va bene, va bene. Non posso entrare lì, non lo so perché. Ho una voglia di farle cadere. Mm. Eccola. Top. E... No, ma forse è quel poliziotto handicappato. Sì, infatti.
Hey, Alan. How's the memory doing?
Sorry, who are you? Kidding. Good to see you, Tim.
You had me going.
Ce l'ho fatta, mascalzone. Un altro medikit. Io penso che tra poco ci sarà la guerra più totale.
Cozy place you got here.
You know, your disappearance from Bright Falls is still the only thing that folks talk about. Well, that and Deerfest. Is this where you ended up back in 2010?
You know about that?
I am the sheriff of Bright Falls. Or I was.
Are you related to Sarah Breaker? She was the sheriff of Bright Falls back in 2010.
Yeah, she's my cousin. I had a police sketch made of Door based on my dreams. I sent it around and Sarah recognized the face from an old case file from the 80s. I moved out there to look into it and became sheriff after she left to join the feds.
What was in the case file about Door?
Not a lot of details in it. A local man named Warland Door went missing near Cauldron Lake. Eyewitnesses claim he was struck by a bolt of lightning and just vanished. I never found any official records of a Warland Door living in town or anywhere. Another dead end.
So Deerfest is still a thing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's bigger than ever. You know, I got zapped here right before it was about to happen.
Funny, me too.
C'è una box qua. C'è. No, per qualcosa, ma troppo spazio prende. C'è una chiave qua. 101, quindi torniamo al piano di sotto. Va bene. Prima però the bubble was empty again. Huh?
It's getting real, all right. I recognize my writer's room on the stage.
Nice set you got here. What was the scene in this room?
Well, this is what we call the writer's room. In the play, it's where the devil rewrites reality whilst God is asleep. The devil was our star role. I got a big-time celebrity to play him, and he was method acting the role to perfection. He never broke character, always wore the cult mask. His name was scratched out on the posters.
And who was this mystery celebrity? Let me guess. Alan Wake?
I wish I could tell you, but turns out there were masks upon masks. Whoever he really was, shit got weird when he was around. Some of the crew joked that we'd actually hired the devil to play himself.
Mr. Scratch as the devil. He was born to play the role.
I had to agree with Casey on that. This was something out of a horror story, but I had to keep going. This is not my writing. This is Scratch mocking me.
Oh, cazzo. No. Aspetta.
The shadowy go. But where?
Venite tutti. Ok. That didn't work. Cambiato tutto. Al cazzo. Niente, continua questa striscia proprio di sangue. Devo andare alla 101. Ma che cazzo?
The devil walked through the hotel, dragging the whole place to hell with him.
E già l'ho fatto questo.
Wait.
Deve essere là, proprio là. Prova a salvare un attimo.
Alan Wake.
Proprio in mezzo ai coglioni state. Oh, flare gun. Ancora sto provando a prendere, mi sa che si è beccato. Oh. Che cazzo? Deve essersi beccato anche questo. Quick save. E non si fa.
The devil's path up the staircase was draped in blood.
Porca puttana. Allora. Piano, piano, piano. Vabbè. Sì. Ah, sono stupido. Aspetta. Ho sbagliato.
This was the devil's path up the staircase was draped in blood.
Sono tre di quelli. Scratch. Find cold case. Die here. Your fault.
I felt the presence of a new idea here.
Mr. Scratch, if that's who the actor playing the devil was, had stayed in the hotel. Asking around at reception and got me a room number. 666. He had requested that room, specifically. The devil had a sense of humor. Or he really didn't. It was funny either way. According to the director, the actor hadn't mingled with the rest of the cast. He had only come out for the play. And always in character.
In fondo. Ma si aprono queste stanze intanto. Penso non se ne apre manco uno. Ah, qua c'è tutta la scia di sangue. E allora andiamo qua. 6, 9, 8, 7. Wow.
Scratch had been here.
Madonna.
I could sense his presence lingering in the room. I was about to have another killer idea.
Okay, let's talk about the murder.
No.
Okay, let's talk about the murder victim. The lady who was killed in the climax of the play.
The leading lady. Oh, it was an honor to get to work with her. A grand dame for sure. She went back a long time. Kept insisting she had seen the long-lost original script of the play. She'd been with this mysterious writer, his muse. That was her role in the play. The muse.
She was staying in room 108, where the murder happened.
The set of the final scene, right. The devil comes, an unstoppable force crashing through the hotel through each scene, executed with devastating mastery. And all leading up to him meeting his muse. It turns out he knew her. He had only joined the play to get to her.
To murder her.
Not you again.
Oh, cazzo. Ok. Ho sbagliato. Aiuto! Ma in che senso? La luce!
Made it. I made it.
Che
The dark
cazzo
presence
dici?
had come for me. Drawn to the story I was writing as it grew darker.
Ma qual era Mr. Scratch? Ma Dio santo, quando sei brutto. Mr. Scratch! Mr. Scratch! Mettiamo tutto. Posso mettere le due insieme, no? No. Ok. Let's move on.
The Muse was the murder victim. The final scene took place in room 108.
Dove prima non potevo andare. Proprio qua.
My writing was affecting reality.
Dai, che cazzo è sta roba? Ah, ok, meno male.
I needed to find the Muse, the murder victim, room 108.
Devo dire che il cleaner è veramente... allora, lost on shore between the forest and the ocean. The owl and the deer reflect emotion in his room. He will hurt her. In hers, she is called. His story ends. Her story ends. Lead on, meet with. Ma che cazzo sono troppo. Ah, ok, dice la stessa cosa. On your friends. Reach out to lead you on your friends. Will meet him when you are gone. Vabbè. Ah, molto più semplice. Voglio aprire la porta.
This was the murder site. There was a record at the bottom of the bathtub, beneath the body. Somehow it was important.
No.
Another step. Somehow I was closer to home. Closer than ever before. It's you again. The FBI agent. Saga Anderson. I'm closer now. I can feel it. You helped me get closer to escaping.
Rick? Are I still trapped? We have the clicker. We can figure this.
You know about the clicker. It can help us. I destroyed the Dark Presence with it last time. You can help. You can find it. You must find it.
I can get it to you. You have to understand. Did you write the story?
Alice is in danger. I have to stop Scratch. I have to find Return. I need to get back to my apartment. I'm writing a story to get through. Initiation. It's the only way.
The story. You can do that. You can write our...
It lasted only for a moment, like 2 planets passing in orbit. Saga Anderson was helping me go deeper, closer to escape. Somehow, I had to trust her. Parliament Tower. I had to get back to my apartment, my study. I had to find the manuscript of Return.
Ma sempre sta musica di merda mettono. Che palle.
Some say that it moves forever, this road that I lose you on every time. Some say that it moves forever, this road. Some say that it moves forever, this road that I lose you on every time. Some say that it moves forever, this road. It's not meant for me. That meant only for you, I see. Wake up, it's only a dream. On a winding road. Now they're in my bed, in the dark chamber of my head. I flip you over until you bend. This winding road. Don't you ever let me go. Forever play and pretend. Forever, never, wanting it to end. This message that you send to this winding road. It's just the beginning. Only the ending. Winding to you now. Just the beginning, only the ending. Winding to you now, only the end.
Ma per uscire dall'hotel come si fa? Davvero posso uscire così? Hai capito?
Parliament Tower was here, again. Zane said the manuscript of Return was the key to escaping. I had to get it before Scratch did.
Merci beaucoup. Mi sa che è arrivato lui. È arrivato lui prima di me.
Alice had turned the bathroom into a dark room.
Ha fotografato me. Forse lei pensa che io sono... No. You can't do that to me. Davvero pensi questo? Altre foto?
I needed to get inside the manuscript.
Ah. Ah. Che è uno che ci provo con mia moglie.
For months after Ellen died, I didn't leave the apartment. I was flattened by the confusion, the shock, the guilt, fear. I could barely get out of bed. Barry Wheeler started visiting. He even cooked me meals.
Yeah.
I couldn't stand the guy when I first met him, but he's a better friend than I gave him credit for. And he still checks in. Even after he moved out west.
Come a fare.
Alice's work had consumed the apartment. Her whole life.
Che ci abbiamo qua?
One morning, I saw a deer soar past my bedroom window. It was a balloon of some cartoon animal. And I looked out at the street below, and I saw a little girl crying. Like losing that balloon had just ended her whole world. was the perfect image of the horror of caring. And that's when I got myself out of bed. And I picked up my camera. There was something in the dark. Something I needed to see, to show. The more shadows I photographed and filmed, the more I felt like I was on the verge of a breakthrough. I submerged myself in it. I only went out at night. My search became obsessive, but I still had no idea what I was looking for.
Te stai cercando. Che poi sembro io, ma secondo me i capelli sono un po' diversi. E poi lui tiene qualcosa. Forse tiene la torcia. Non lo so.
There's a world hidden behind ours. A dark tide ebbing and flowing against reality. Faces in the shadows. Fear of the dark is really just fear of what could be, that vast, paralyzing ocean. But photography can freeze reality in a snapshot, put a cage around the infinite and capture it. I need to prove those faces are really there.
The full manuscript of a novel. Return. A horror story about the dark presence escaping from the dark place, taking over Bright Falls. I couldn't remember writing it. I had not written it. I would never write this. I knew who had. Scratch. A monster with my face. If this story came true, Scratch would get out, people would die. Destroying the manuscript, it wouldn't stop it from happening. I would have to fix it, edit it. I could not change the genre of the story. I'd have to work within the constraints set by Scratch. I needed someone in the story to fight the darkness. Saga Anderson. I kept seeing her in my visions. She was already in Bright Falls, already involved, but she was not in Return. Not yet. I'd write her in. Try to stop Scratch within the limits of the horror story. It was almost impossible. It was taking too long. I had not reached the end.
Detto e ridetto. Non l'ascolto.
Scratch stopped me before I could finish my edits to the manuscript.
Ma io voglio
The
parlare con
memory of
lui.
my edits was already fading. Terrible things would happen if the manuscript came true. Scratch was there, at Parliament Tower, undoing my work. He could use the story to escape. He could go after Alice. I needed a new draft of the story. One that would get me a... Zane had said we worked on Return together. That was a lie. Scratch wrote Return. I would pay Zane another visit. He had guided me to 2 murder sites. I needed a new one to get back to Parliament Tower. A new draft of Initiation.
What the heck? Maschera.
It was locked from the other side.
Mi aspetto qualche scemenza.
I don't have time for this, so let's get it over with. Tell me, was this all fake? A show?
No one said otherwise, Mr. Wake. It was to indulge you, but we can stop pretending now.
Masks come off.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I don't even think you know who's under your mask, but you know how to make things difficult for yourself. All these rules, endless, convoluted loops you insist on going through. You are so lucky, you know. There are so many people helping you. Armies of people. Myself. Your wife.
Alice. I need to get to her. She's in danger.
She is. Because of you. And so is someone important to me, someone you pulled into this. You keep opening doors. Peeking in. Reaching through to get what you want, and that puts you in my path.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have to go now.
Maybe you will make it through this time. This has gone on long enough. This and our Night Springs. It was a nice distraction.
It's time someone gave me a straight answer here.
The next time we meet, the circumstances will be very different. And you would do well to return the favor by playing your part. Or stay out of my way, Mr. Wake.
Mi aspettavo una scemenza, invece no. Sembra serio.
Whatever you say.
Bitch.
Door, Zane, the masks were finally coming off. Was it a sign I was closer to escaping? I had no time to waste.
Ti hai negato, mi dispiace tesoro.
Hurry, Tom. Here is the light at the end of the tunnel.
Ciao.
Lauta, that held you close, Tom. Mutta onward, said the granny in the snow. When the panic is biggest, the help is also near.
Door didn't seem happy to see me this time.
Fearing the master is the root of wisdom. But don't let the game get you down. He's playing his role. Maybe put him in your films, Tom. Like you have put me. Sehän olisikin.
What films?
I'm a fan of your masterworks. There is Tom the Poet, my favorite. And Yöden Yö is the most famous one, of course. And is it true what I hear? That it's coming back to cinemas soon? Is there a bottom to this rumor?
I need to get back to my apartment. Can you help me?
Well, plan is half done. You asked me to make sure you won't forget mikä se valokuva oli? The light pictures. The photos your artist wife took. They are waiting in the shoebox in the basement. What you leave behind, you find in front of you.
Okay. Thanks, Adi.
Io la cambierei. Veramente la cambierei. La cambio, però metto un attimo in pausa.